Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, whenever and wherever you. Welcome back to the beat up plans of return to our Crimson Chateau estate in the courtyard, where I am going to teach these bastards a lesson. I've had enough. Seriously, and they are surprised. They should be surprised. They probably did not expect me to return. And this time I'm going to actually take out the mosquitoes. I've had more than enough of their bullcrap. They are not dead. That is really annoying.
Continue the onslaught. Destroy.
Damn. Oh, yes, I intend to. There's probably going to be a resolve check, but I hope it will be a good one. That's not deadly yet. Some invaluable servitude would be nice. That's fearful. That's not a good resolve check. Well, in that case, welcome to the episode. It's going to be the same thing all over again, and again, and again, because the game just likes to do this to me. And there they have the enraging slide. Oh, it's not the one that... I thought that was the one that also caused that debuff. Wow, that's a strong mind your manners. We don't need blood, please. Okay, hold on. Take it easy, take a chill pill. Whoa. Okay, they take all their turns before me. Now they are speedy, but this place will not be the end of us. You are craving.
Impressive.
Yes. We all need healers. The fact of the matter is that they don't target the one that can heal the best. Urgh. Please hit Valak. Thank you. No! He resists the bleed. You freaking... Why the bad luck continues? I just restarted! Holy heck! Well, this is going, as I already said, it's going to be a robot, because it's going to be the same all over again, constantly and until eternity.
At the very precipice of oblivion. Death is patient.
Yes.
Will wait.
That's not a problem. It doesn't do as much damage. And the horror, well, we already are very horrified. That's not a problem as well. It's now about stress relief. Stress relief, stress relief, stress relief, stress relief. Alright. Good start.
A death by inches.
Take off all the marks. Probably won't help because they're low health and they'll probably be targeted anyways. But I'm teaching this group a lesson. Seriously, don't mess with me. Nice. Thank you, Froy, for helping me in this endeavor. It's time for a mad beta plan. And this is probably mad. This is probably a very beta thing to do, because you should not have gone back in here. But I am determined to teach these guys a freaking lesson. And going out did save me from being too late with the Houndmaster for getting him off death's door in heal checks, so that I could eat a little bit of the food that I have. Now that's not a problem. Now you're focusing on the two guys that are indeed marked, but first you didn't want to do that at all. No, he doesn't want it. Alright. First focusing on getting one person down with their stress before I do the other one. Unless they get like really, really low and I need to do something. We don't have much in the way of pain, so let's stun one guy to prevent attacks coming in. Please don't add stress, you have to remove stress, that's what you're supposed to do. Did that just... That just completely failed. Not a single person benefited from that Cry Havoc. Wow. That rarely happens. Don't forget that the other ones are also super stressed out. Everybody is majorly stressed. That is a very unfortunate dodge. That's fine. That is a little bit less fine because our blood economy is running out, but we had it already last episode, so we really need I'm surprised that the little mosquitoes with the bombing run caused me more problems than these two combined. That is really stupid, however. Though the bleed is good so that you can start healing. So, in case, considering that you're going to do that, let's start stunning again and get a little bit of stress in. No! No, you need to heal. Can't kill yet. Okay, that's starting to pile up a lot on Froy now, but I need to first get rid of one. First, heal one person of their status, then the other. Otherwise, you will be busy forever. Get rid of her marked. Stun her. Nice dodge. Will you? We actually did fleet, Raf. So please, don't go there. Also interesting enough that Froy now does not give us any stress at all, whereas when she goes into vampire mode, she's the one that gives us constantly stress. Now it's like, no, I'm good. I'm fearful, but I'm good. And unfortunately, also Valak is getting really close to a resolve check. Oh, Froy. Stop. Okay, stop giving everybody stress. Okay, I have to heal Valak as well. I can't have another resolve check coming in. You have to... those stress heals need to go better. Every time he does an ability like that, it's good for us. And dodges are super beneficial. Alright, how much stress do you have still? 18, more than I like. No, that's a stress attack. Okay, it seems as if Rav will get away from his resolve check. That's a very good target, we don't mind. Besides, it's not even a stress attack. Alright, Rav is healed. No longer in... whoa, and that for some reason also gave him... Wait, Fearful reduces your hit points? Yes, Affliction. For some reason, Fearful gives you less hit points. That makes no sense to me, but alright. Apparently that is a thing. No, don't do that. Well, at least I'm allowed to tell you what to do.
Grievous injury.
That's annoying.
Palpable fear.
Considering Valak was getting a little bit away from that issue. There is a crit. We're now going to focus on Froy. dodge again. Why, why, oh why, oh why? I didn't want you to dodge. And if we can get... Oh, damn it, that had to hit Valak. We can't have Valak also... I mean, he goes Rapturous, but... we can't have that resolve check happening. We can, otherwise, I will be doing the same thing, having two people with resolve checks. So, there we go. That's a good one.
Death.
Why did that have to be a crit, please?
Lapse in concentration.
Sorry, gonna turn him on again. Alright. Standard mode initiated. Maximum efficiency. That it didn't stun is just a random chance. All lies within probability margin chances. Please don't add stress. Thank you. You should diminish stress. Diminishing stress is better. It gives a 300% better result for finishing the fight. Sorry that I'm a little silent, but I just don't know what to commentate anymore. This is going on forever, and I'm gonna win, and I'm gonna feel like I've beaten the Countess, but I've not. And the fight is going on so long that again we are losing all our blood supply and what have you not. But Froy is getting slowly but surely a little lower, as I'm trying to also keep Valak out of the dangerous zone of immediately going overboard. Yes, do it. Spread your damage. Focus for once again on the Houndmaster. And it's going to take as long as it's needed for as many times that they don't attack Froy and she gets a critical or what have you not on her, and as well as these stress heals go, because there Froy is finally getting quite low, and here she's starting to crit as well, which every crit that we do in the healing stress heal or stress heal department, though unfortunately Hound's Cry Havoc cannot crit. That's one of the, because it doesn't heal, it doesn't do damage, so there's no crit modifier to it. Oh, unfortunately, we just took away a bleed from her. Interesting enough, one of the debuff is minus 9% protections. He has 120. Do you really think he cares?
The flesh is knit.
There we go. I am happy I did this, because this is me teaching you that you can win from the game and tell it to F off. I should probably use the cookie the first time we fought, but then I still had 8 food, and then at the end of it I also, as I said then, well, perhaps we can reach the boss. We still have 8 food. But now that we had to heal using food, there is probably a 0 chance. So I'm probably going to try and fill everything up with good stuff as we try to walk in this dungeon as long as we can. And I don't feel bad about it in principle. We always have had at least 2 dungeon crawls required to get to the boss and win, what have you not. So I am not too salty about that. I was just so salty about constantly them bombing running us and constantly hitting us, never getting a dodge, and always hitting the bleed on the Houndmaster, that it became a little bit like, come on. But having retreated did save my Houndmaster. It did. So I'm very happy. I'm not going to heal here, actually. Unfortunately, that did not stun him. But a Gimmering Entourage is not too bad. An Explosive Vein does so little damage that it's fine. And Froy, you are nearly again into proper territories. Nearly there. There we go, there's a stun. I can't end game just yet. Because we still need to get Froy out of it, and Valak has way too much stress, as actually also now Arthur. Which for some reason I keep pronouncing very English-like. That's a stress attack as well. Yeah. That's unfortunate. I'm crazy. I just returned nearly from the death. Let's not go nuts.
A dizzying blow to body.
But alright, I have learned from this battle, or actually better to say the previous battle, never leave up 2 mosquitoes. It's just a killer for your back rank. You cannot survive it properly.
The wounds of war can be healed, but never hidden.
Will this Hound's Harry Cry Havoc finish it? Nope, unfortunately not. That's a stress attack. Now we need to stress heal Valak forever. So this is probably going to be a 25-minute fight. Just this fight. Just this fight. And now she's both fearful and she's a vampire, so there's 2 reasons for her not to take things. And there she goes, giving him a... Well done! Freud just gave him Rapturous. Seriously? Now we have to fix that again.
So it has been said.
I'm starting to wonder if I perhaps will upload this as a separate upload, just the restore fight. Because this is a half an hour fight. Because I now have to restore him all the way back to normal. This is ridiculous. It really is. This better give me, like, I don't know what type of reward.
Mortality clarified in a single strike.
Still, we have come a long way. We have improved. Our stress levels are he doesn't want to take it. Alright, whatever. It is bad because he kind of hoped for a crit there, of course. And the problem is because I can't attack, all I can do with Valak is just, yeah, I will suffer, I will suffer, I will suffer, I will suffer. It's so intriguing. Here, I have even taken a break and I still get really annoyed about this. It's just boring. Which is not a pretty good commercial for my own channel, right? If I say this is just boring. But this is what needs to happen. This is what needs to happen. Cannot be done another way, and it has to happen. Expose the vein. Oh, but we were getting Valak nice and out of Rapturous mode again, so we will in the end get it all done, but wow, it took a year out of my life nearly. This is just like that. Although I didn't get 5 resolve checks, I got here 3 resolve checks. But the fact that I had to retreat, come back in because I also nearly died and what have you not, this fight is just as bad as that one. That's all he can do. Because I can't attack. I cannot allow myself to finish the fight. He doesn't want to take it. Then just try and hope for a crit. For some stress relief, which we didn't get. That's unfortunately a stress attack. And then Rav gives him extra stress so that it will take even longer. Place your bets, folks. Place your bets. I am going to end the episode after this fight because it's just going to be funny. Just to have an episode uploaded that says one fight. And literally be 30 minutes of me doing one fight. And I hope that will... that perhaps in the comments you will tell me... perhaps that I'm stupid for having gone back in. But also that you admire me for, I don't know, the extreme persistence. Or that you pity me, in a sense, for having to do this shit so you don't have to. Because... this is a good game. It's fun. Normally. But this expansion... the expansion itself is cool. The art is cool. The music is cool. The idea behind it. It is all awesome. It isn't awesome, however, in my mind, to have done now 32 rounds of Valak doing nothing but marking himself and trying desperately to get him to accept it's just the only reason that we're here now is because I'm having another person with a stress issue. And normally, we've seen this many fights. You can look at every other fight I've done. They don't target the one that is marked all the time. But now, for some freaking reason, all they do is target Valak. Every time with stress attacks, and I can't do a darn thing. Okay, they're having a conversation about how good they are. I'm not even going to read it. As many of you know, normally I would love it. I would show it to you. I like to show things to you. That is another stress attack. But right now, I just don't have the patience anymore. I don't have the patience anymore to do this. I think Valak has been on a constant 62 or 60th level stress since the, I don't know, 4 rounds or so? Like, it's nuts. But I clicked on her. And it's probably just, I probably just hit his box. I probably just hit his hitbox. I also started to lose my capability of talking. Now, normally they don't do it, but now they're constantly doing it. And she is adding, now Froy is adding each time stress and stress again. Here, he is at 73, now he's at 61. As I just said, this is already going on for like 5 bloody freaking turns. Yeah, I can actually, you know what, I'm okay with it, you hit Froy. Froy, shut up. Let me be able to stress heal. I need to stress heal. Currently, I'm not even sitting behind my computer anymore because, you know what, this is just, no, I will click on something once in every while and then I can do something else. I mean, watch my telephone, I don't know, watch some news site. Because it don't matter. Because it will take forever. And it's always the thing that I have to do. This is not just one episode, one fight. This is also me with my, I don't know how many, I click on him again. Well, you know what, in a sense it's not a problem. I do want to end game at a point. The lucky thing here is that Valak, despite him being, I'm going to do what I want to do, he tends to choose what I want him to do. And now that they haven't done a few stress attacks, now his stress has finally come down to levels where the end game is in sight. You know what? Try and get a crit off. Stop adding stress. Froy, shut up. Seriously, just shut up. Urgh. No, it's a stress attack. I should have not have endgamed. I don't have the time. I need to first do this. He's back at 52 stress, and she's about to die. And she's about to add stress, and it's a crit. Okay, this is going to be 2 fights, more or less. Please do the first. You just did the first, right? Yeah. Do it again. I almost endgamed, but then at the very end, they crit. And I can't do it anymore. I need to freaking stress heal again. Because one person keeps talking, we're just stressing the other out. And we can't do anything else. We just need stress heal again. How is this fun? Well, she's about to die. And this is another stress attack. Okay, I am going to stay in here. They're going to get reinforcements. He just doesn't accept it right now because he's a... Okay, we're going to get reinforcements. And this fight is going to go on forever. I'm not going to go for another fight. No, I'm going to go and see whatever reinforcements come. We'll get the stress from that. And we'll just try and handle it. Because...
The weapon that cuts on its
He is back up to 70 stress. He was down to 30. If Froy hadn't talked and she hadn't critted, we wouldn't have been this. Will you stop this? Normally, you really don't focus the guy that is. Here, this. Froy, shut the fuck up. I normally don't curse, but I'm getting really frustrated. You shouldn't have done this. Good, he didn't bleed. That is very lucky. Because it will be amazing if this is just one fight. I'm not sure if you are a newcomer and you're just interested in seeing this crazy YouTuber flip out completely. Or if it's just like, how the heck did you manage to get a fight to go for 50 rounds? Well, that's this way, because in Bloodmoon difficulty, you need to be certain that your team is at optimal efficiency when you go to the next fights. That requires you to have not a stress and not have as minimal hit points loss. Therefore, you need to be able to take care of your team. This team here, and perhaps this is your first video of mine, if you would watch the whole series, you would notice that this team has destroyed the courtyard several times over because they can keep on for so long. However, this is, and you can watch all my videos back and you can see certainly perhaps just this dungeon run in the courtyard. And you will see that many a time they don't focus on the guy that is actually marked. But in this case, they don't give a hoot.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
Unfortunately, no stress relief from that. Should have probably kept him alive. Oh, not careless whispers. You're adding stress again.
Consumes the mind.
Just stop this. I think actually somebody went from I'm having the first to I have no first. Will you stop critting me? Seriously, I'm trying to be nice to the game. I'm trying to look from the positive side, saying there's cool animations and stuff. But if you keep doing this, it's really difficult to keep positive. Stop with this. It's not funny if you have to repeat every move all over again. And I also have to admit, it's fucking hot in my room. Which is, as some of you, my watchers know, just something I cannot abide by. Oh. For crying out loud, get out of Rapturous mode. Rapturous mode isn't good. No, stop with the stress attacks. I have even on purposely not given him a mark. You just did 17 damage. You've never done 17 damage before. You can't even do 17 damage. Why in the heck did you just do 70 damage? Explain this to me. You can't do it, yet you just did. That makes no effing sense.
The ground quakes.
And everybody is stressed out again. I can't believe my horrible luck in this particular fight. I'm certain that some of you people enjoy this in a sort of schadenfreude way of seeing me go completely bonkers over this. 9 stress, I'm nearly there. But then I still have to resolve all the other issues that have now arisen because of these reinforcements. Is that enough? No, it's not enough. And thus a stress attack comes in. Watch him do another one. We're out of it. We're out of Rapturous mode. Voila! Now I need to handle the fight. And not have Froy go back into on this. I can't believe my rotten luck in this particular fight. Round 50. You thought I was joking. I wasn't. It's round fucking 50 that's coming up. See? And now they don't care about the guy that's marked. Now it's over. Now then we really need them to focus back on him. It's like, no, fuck you. This fight. This is just random. Would you stop that? We need him to get low so that he can start healing Froy as well, because otherwise we'll be in trouble. Froys, I warn you, do not go into another state of something bad, because I've had enough of stress healing everybody the heck out. Because you guys are stressing me out. This has been over 30 minutes, we're still in the same fight. Don't tell me that I played this badly. In fact, there might have been some moves that I could have done better, but I can also tell you that I did very well in this fight in regarding I wouldn't want to say crying out loud. Stop stressing Froy out. But now Froy at least can start stunning again. Stun him. Good. No! They didn't focus on the marked guy. You've seen it in this fight, and here they keep on focusing on the marked person. They don't give a hoot.
And improvement.
I think there is probably some algorithm in this game that tries not to focus as much on people that are afflicted, because they need to do less about that. There we go, another strong heal can come in, but I can't endgame just yet. I can't. Healing doesn't need to be done. Good. Focus on someone else for a change. Because the more you take... I didn't want to click on him. I clicked here. You can even see where my mouse was at. I meant to hit Froy. Logically. The more you spread out the stress, the better we can handle it. Expose that vein. We don't care. What does it do? Oh, a lot of less bleed resistance. Oh, okay. Still, we don't really care. Take over that mark. However. stun her. Hopefully. Yes, we did. And you can, if you're a newcomer and first to this channel and you're like, my god, this guy is over-exaggerating with getting the stress low, you can watch every other video that I have on this channel. I'm over-exaggerating. On fights within the courtyard, and I managed to get it olden ways in such a matter that we have less than 10 stress per person coming out of these dungeons. But this particular fight, for some reason, is god-awful. I don't know what it is about this particular tile. It's like the tile of horror. I don't know. Will you stop focusing on her? We had you for a short second off the focus of Troy. And now you're doing it again. Please, stop this. It is... the only thing you're doing now is annoying me. You will not win. Trust me, we had the Hound Master, by the way, in case this is the first episode for and you don't believe the title of the video and said, nah, that can't be true. I'm gonna have to watch this. The Hound Master was nearly dead. We fled and... God! Your last attack has to be a stress attack again. With a mark on Freud. Stop focusing my Vestal. Focus something else, for crying out loud. Nice crit. And he had to do the first in order not to for him to die. So now we're gonna get reinforcements again if we don't watch out.
This is how a life is taken.
I'm probably not going to do that. I probably am going to try and kill her in a moment. And just take the stress that we have right now and leave it at that. Because if Valak comes in with low health in the next fight, it's not a problem. Because we can take care of that there and then. Yeah, but they always focus the Outmaster, so I have to heal this. Well, there it is. 57 rounds for one fight. 37 minutes, one fight. You tell me if you enjoyed this video. Please let me know down below in the comments. Please let me know. And if you did like it because I totally got angry, then good. Then it served a purpose. Please let me know if you like it. At least I know that that served a purpose. Otherwise, this was just effing annoying. I'll see you in the next episode where I'll continue this dungeon run and, well, hopefully not have to deal with all this type of shit. I say thank you for watching, and remember, great peril yields great beauty.